All right, welcome back. Dave Gardner from Basic Lacrosse, LacrosseCommandments.com. I'm not going to go through every single thing, but I'm going to do a quick little video. I told you that, wearing your equipment is one of the important things to becoming more familiar, and then once you get in the game, you're going to have a lot more muscle memory and be familiar with that aspect of your equipment, and it's going to be a lot more fluid. Now, I'm not going to put the shoulder pads on, rib pads on, elbows, just to do some of the basics. And I'm going to go through some of the passing drills. Basically, any wall ball drill you do becomes a passing drill. In the long time, it also becomes a catching drill. So you could really implement this into any of your line drills as well. If you talk to your coach about mixing things up, you don't keep doing the same thing over and over again. So just want to go through some of the same things. And again, when you have a cage on your face, if you're a girl, if you have the goggles, some of the girls wear the really thin padded gloves, it's going to make a difference. If you think about the beginning of the season for a lot of lacrosse teams, it's cold, and therefore you're going to have even maybe thin winter gloves. You want to be able to be familiar with your stick as much as you can as possible, so that when you actually get in the game situation, it's not totally different to you, and it's not a shock and you're unable to handle your stick. Okay, there's no excuse. Okay, the only person you can blame is actually yourself. You always got to point at yourself if a mistake is made. Okay, maybe you're not in the right position, maybe you didn't reach out far enough, maybe something was happening, but what it really comes down to is what did you do. Okay, you have to take responsibility. So you want to become familiar. Now, with the sun out for a guy, of course, or a goalie, with the females as well, I have a little advantage to the sun. The girls don't. Some people like to wear the eye black. I'm not sure how much that works, but again, go through the same drills. Okay, so we just have your regular right and left hand catching. Okay, we had cross-handed. Okay, catching it, throwing it with the same hand, cross a hand, across your chest. And we might have practiced some behind the backs. Again, just drop one, get a new one, right? Have a couple handy. We did switching hands. We did the bounce off the ground and catch it behind the back. Nice, huh? Again, become familiar with it. The more you do it, the better it's going to be. You'll start to find sweet spots. Yeah, that one was off my shoulder, but I'll take it. Again, get used to the ball. We also did bounce off the wall. And we did some up close. There's many other drills that you can do. Again, the key thing is repetition. Do it over and over and over again until you become familiar. And if you drop a ball, don't worry about it. Don't sit there and dwell on it. Move on to the next ball. Fight for the ground ball if you drop it. Okay, that's what the coach is going to see, that you fight after, you don't give up. All right, so that covers most of the drills that I've been doing so far. There might have been another one or two in there. But again, the more you do it with your equipment on, the more you're going to be able to transfer that into the game. So again, hopefully you've picked up some good benefit from this. Go out there and take action today. And then leave me some comments, give me some feedback. Let me know how you've implemented this or whether you've done it as well, okay? So depending on when you're starting out, you can do all of one kind one day, all of another kind another day. Or you can mix it up. If you don't want to be bored, I would suggest mixing it up. Maybe do, 20 right, 20 left, 20 right, 20 left of all different drills, and just switch it up. As you get older and as you get better, you should be doing 50 right and 50 left and 50 right and 50 left of every single drill, and do them a couple times each. Just like if you're working out, you don't go do push-ups and just do 10 push-ups and that's it. You might do 10 push-ups, then you might do 10 sit-ups, You might do some squats. You might do all different things. Do the same thing with the drills. Go through the whole list one time, 50 right, 50 left, and then do it again. So you get at least 100 repetitions each time, and as you become more familiar and as time goes on, the time it takes to do that is going to start to drastically decrease, because instead of chasing a lot of balls, you're actually catching more and you're getting more repetitions in the same amount of time. All right, so hopefully you've enjoyed this. The key thing is getting out there and taking action. Thanks.